No mandatory homework, slimming down the reading list, reducing the hours of religion lessons, trashing subjects, history and the present and education for family life, all this with complete communication chaos and disregard for the voice of the public. These are just some of the achievements of Polish National Education Minister Barbara Nawrocka's first year in office. I'm a teacher myself, and conversations in the staff room show that things are not good and are even very bad. All teachers complain about the chaos, the introduction of ad hoc regulations from one day to the next, the non-consultation of information, and also the introduction of such controversial content, which has always been consulted within the teaching community, and even more so with parents. That's why protests have taken place in many places in Poland in recent days. Thousands of Poles oppose the ideological revolution that the head of the Ministry of Education is preparing. Hands off our children, hands off our children. Most concerning is a new subject, the so-called health education. Under this name there is a program of sex education and leftist gender ideology. It's scary. It can't even be said to be a threat. It's a horrifying thing to tell 4-year-old children about self-fulfillment. Parents want to retain the right to raise their children according to their own beliefs. They do not agree that such a special sphere as sexuality should be shaped by educators in schools trained by leftist politicians. It should be up to parents to educate their children in the right way. A certain worldview on family, identity and sexuality is embedded in the so-called health education program. There are no such concepts as women, man, father, mother. Actually, the child becomes a problem. That's what contraception is for. For such a vision of the family, there will be no alternative. If Barbara Nawrocka's plan goes into effect, parents will have no say. Teachers, parents, because we now have end-of-semester meetings with parents, say that the best solution is when this sex education will be an optional subject. And here comes the space for Deputy Prime Minister Władysław Kosiniak-Kamysz, who winks in the direction of Conservative voters with the following promise. I think I will reassure all those who protested. The subject will be optional. It will be the parents' decision. Unfortunately, the Defence Minister has no say in the matter, experts explain. I rather perceive this as a game before the elections, in order not to alienate part of the voters, a part of the parents, while in fact it is a matter of a decree that the Minister of Education issues. That is, it doesn't require any approval in the Sejm, and here the PSL is not needed for anything. Barbara Nawrocka is well aware of this, and she does not intend to weigh the declarations of Deputy Prime Minister Kosiniak-Kamysz. Someone again confused the Ministry of Defence, or MON, with MEN, as I read. Of the two evils, better to confuse the Ministry of Defence, MON, with MEN than education with depravity.